Okay, now I want to publish an article. Articles allow us to do several things. We can publish information to several pages at once. We can publish information to the pages and to the sidebar panels. And we can publish information that is broadcast via RSS. Alright. I'm going to create a new article. I'm going to paste the content that I have on my clipboard, which is not quite the right one. Let me grab something from Open Source CU. Well, grab that. I'm going to paste it into my content section, which is called Write Your Article for articles. You can drag the page down a little bit. And we need to create an excerpt as well. It's important to note that the excerpt is what appears on the page that the article is assigned to, and then when you click on the headline, it'll go to the full story. Now, it's also important to note that the excerpt is actually the first paragraph of the story in this case, so we actually need to remove it. And we're going to add a couple of breaks there. Throw in HTML and for good measure. Take a look at it. A little too big. We'll take that out. See how we look in the preview. There we go, much better. Now we can tag it for organization purposes. We can add an associated image if we would like to. I'm not. We're going to pick a time to publish it on the site. We can pick it now or any time in the future. Not quite midnight here, so I'm going to set it to the 7th. We can remove it from the site at any point in the future, way in the future, in fact. And if we don't put a date in there, it's going to stay in perpetuity. So I'm not going to apply changes just yet because I want to do a couple of things. I can allow comments on each article if I'd like, functionally making it a blog, or I can not allow them. And we can set this up to be the default is not allowed or the default is 1 week. But even if it is the default, you still have the ability to override it. I'm going to show you 1 week what the comments look like. Now, I'm going to assign my article to a specific page. It defaults to home, typically because there is an article section on home. For this client that we did, Belvoir Federal Credit Union, they didn't want a home page news section, so we'll just take that off. If we left it on, it wouldn't matter, but housekeeping purposes. We'll click on Learn. Click on Using the Trabian CMS. Okay. Now I also want to assign it to the community blog as well. This will show you that we can publish it on a page and on a sidebar at the same time. Okay, I'm going to come down, I'm going to apply the changes. Now it will have been broadcast via RSS and it will be assigned to 2 different pages, 1 page on the main section and 1 page on the sidebar. We can have several different pages on the main section to assign this to if we'd like, and also several different sidebars. So first, let's take a look at our page here. You'll remember we created the related link sidebar called Of Interest, and now that we actually have an article there, it appears. We can of course drag it and drop it to the top if we'd like. I'm going to leave it here for now. And we can have as many articles appear in this section as you would like. It's set to each client. In this case, I believe it's 5. Now you'll remember we also assigned it to the community blog. Let's go here. And you'll see that my brand new article appears up top. So now I've got my article, and here are my comments. I can comment on it. The comments are always moderated unless you choose not to, but by default they are always moderated, so that when somebody comments, it will send it to the moderator, which is a role defined in the CMS, and that moderator can approve or unapprove the comment.